Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to my channel and thank you for joining me. So, today is the very first edition of So Friday. So, we know I'm starting with this pattern. So, I started with this pattern. Now, remember what that other fabric, which, I just realized I don't have a piece of right here. I was going to make it out of that other fabric, the one that was like kind of a muted plaid, had a lot of purple in it. Okay. So let me explain. I went to just kind of size up the pattern on the fabric and it didn't fit. And I was like, okay. So, and I had two other pieces that had to be cut out. So this was just the back piece, which is, by the way, enormous. And here, I have it right here. I'll show it to you. Here is the back piece. Can you guys see? Look how big this is, right? Okay, so as you can see, I'm using this blue fabric, which, by the way, is a sheet that I scored at Goodwill a couple, who knows how many videos back, like a lot of videos back, right? But it was perfect for this. This is the flat sheet, and I was able to cut the entire pattern out of one flat sheet. And it's a really nice fabric. It is probably, I'm going to say it's like a blend. I'm not sure it's a 50-50 blend. I think the cotton might be higher, but it's definitely like a permapress sheet from the 70s or 80s. You can see that it's a wee bit see-through, but that's okay because this is a summer skirt. I will, of course, wear some kind of a slip under it, but I thought it was a good start. Now, so I had to switch to this fabric because I didn't have enough of the other fabric. Another thing I did, which was weird on this, was, can you see that I didn't do a seam in the back? The original pattern has you cut two pieces of the back and then put a seam up it, which would be great if you were doing a skirt with a zipper, but you're not. You're doing a skirt that has nothing going on in the back, so why would you put the seam in? Well, because of my experiences with the lack of fabric, sorry, let me take a drink. Because of my experience with the lack of fabric, I have a feeling that the reason they did that is they just assumed you weren't going to be able to get your hands on that much fabric to cut the skirt back on the fold. But I did, because that sheet was more than enough, right? So those are the two things I first did that I completely changed the pattern. So I completely changed the fabric. I did not do a back seam. I cut it on the fold instead. It's still pretty close to the grain line. I think the sides are off the grain line a little bit, but I did make sure that the back, that the fold, that it was on the grain line. Now, I was doing the pleats, which this has a lot of pleats. It's got pleats in the back. It's got pleats in the back that I'm not sure why they would be there. I'll show them to you. They're back here. Like, you know, this is where I'm putting the side seams together, and they have a pleat back here. And I'm not sure why they did that either. That was weird to me. And then here's the pleats on the front. Now, if you look, I accidentally did box pleats. When I did a fitting on this yesterday, I didn't like the way it looked. It kind of poofs out. I feel like it adds weight to you. This is already a really bulky skirt, and it has pockets. So I'm going to be adding pockets to this, so it's going to be really bulky. So I've decided that I'm going to go back and fix these and make sure that I have the directions actually have them all going in the same way, away from the buttons. So I'm gonna make sure that I fix them. Either, I don't know if I'll have them going away from the buttons, but I'll make sure that they're all going in the same direction instead of folding into each other. So I had real issues with my sewing machine. I mean, you can see all that right there? These are all threads where I had to stop and I had to play around with the bobbin because I was getting a E6 error on my Brother sewing machine. The Brother sewing machine E6 error, you can go out on YouTube and it shows you how to clear it. So I did. And then I started to read the comments. And the comments generally were pretty harsh about this machine, and specifically the E6 error. saying that a lot of people said that they had this error code since like a week after unboxing the sewing machine. And it just kind of all came to a head yesterday. So, yesterday when I was at Joann's, because I bought way too many simplicity patterns, I went in to buy like 15 patterns because that's the limit. And with the thought process that these were going to be for the shop, I think I got 3 or 4 patterns for the shop. I know, it's embarrassing. The rest I bought for myself. Any little pattern that I thought I might make sometime, I bought for myself. Yeah, it was ugly. That's why on Sunday you'll see that I'm doing a pattern haul video. And if you look into the notes, I actually put, I done lost my mind, because I done lost my mind in Joann's. So, and I wasn't alone. There were 2 other women there, and we were like, hey, can you move over a little bit? Can I get that? Like, it was hysterical. And everybody had carts of patterns. It was crazy, but it was funny too. So anyway, I'm at Joann's and I see this sewing machine on sale. It's a Janome. They're a good brand. It's normally $369. It's on sale for $199. I think to myself, I should go maybe I should buy a new sewing machine. But on my ride home, because by the way, I also got fabric, so I'm in deep with Joann's. I'll show it to you on Sunday. On the way home, I had talked myself out of it. And then I came home and I started to work on this again. And it did the same thing again. I started to work on this on Wednesday. It jammed up. I cleared it, blah, blah, blah. I started to work on it yesterday. Same thing. Thursday. Jammed up again, cleared it, did all the stuff you're supposed to do, jammed up again. That's when I started reading the comments. And the comments basically were like, I had this problem for years. One woman said that she took it to someone to get it serviced, who said that the problem is a ball bearing that gets rusty, but it's way inside the machine, no place we could possibly get to it, which makes me wonder how it gets rusty. But I guess moisture still gets into that no matter how many times you clear it, how many times you clean it, until you fix that ball bearing, you're going to keep getting the error code. So I was like, all right, that's it, I've had it. So I had seen the sewing machine at Joann's, and so I looked up the machine, and it had very good reviews. But while I was not searching on YouTube that particular machine, this other machine kept coming up. And I'm going to show it to you. Oh. It is the Arctic Crystal sewing machine. It is a non-computerized sewing machine. It's considered a portable sewing machine. And it's on sale at Joann's for $119.99. So $120 sewing machine. Now, keep in mind, my brother sewing machine was kind of a rollback at Walmart that I got for $99. Interestingly, one of the comments that I saw was a woman who said that when she took hers to get fixed, that it cost more to fix it than she had paid for it. I wonder if she got this whole same rollback deal. So I think I'm going to do a bonus unboxing video. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll do tomorrow. I can't decide if I'm going to do it today, only because today we're supposed to have like a really hot day. It's going to be like 98 degrees and 100% humidity, right? Or if you live in Iowa or New Jersey, 1,000% humidity. So just to let you know a little bit about this, this was recommended as being a great sewing machine for beginners, which I'm not a beginner, but I like the fact that this isn't computerized. It took me a while to get used to the Brother because I wasn't used to computerized machines. This only has 15 stitches. It's got a front-loading bobbin, not a drop-in, which I might like better, especially because I've had so many bobbin issues with this one. I don't know what comes with it. In some of the videos, they were talking about what comes with it. I'm going to actually put a video in the notes from this woman who described this out of the box as sewing like butter. She reviewed this one and another one for the company, I think. I think she said for the company. So I'm going to give it a try. So expect an unboxing video in your future, and I'll let you know what this is like. Until my next video, which will probably be the unboxing video for this, so it may be as soon as tomorrow. I hope you're all doing well. I hope it's not crazy hot where you are. I know it's summer. I know it's supposed to be hot, but when it gets to the point where it's like oppressive, I can't, right? So until my next video, please like, subscribe, comment. Let me know if any of you have this. I would love to know your opinions of it. I'm hoping for the best. It's kind of a really doesn't do much sewing machine. And I'm kind of looking forward to that because I don't use half the stuff on this brother. So until my next video, like, subscribe, comment. Stay cool, guys. Bye.